Welcome back to Rescue Bots Academy. Today we're reviewing episode 37, Buddy Cop. In this episode, Hotshot is late for class and tries to sneak in without Chase catching him, which he does, inspiring Chase to give them a new assignment, to catch master criminal Chuck without being caught, and to return the town bell. The recruits have to form pairs for this mission, quickly leaving Hotshot as the odd bot out, saying that he isn't very stealthy or quiet.
My middle name is Quiet.
So does this mean that Hotshot's full name is Hot Quiet Shot?
Okay, it's not, but I can be as silent as a moose.
Oh, okay, I guess I should have watched the whole episode before pausing and writing that. So Hotshot says he can be as quiet as a mouse. I wonder if he's related to Rat Trap.
What are you trying to say, you big lizard head?
As we learned in a previous episode, Maddox is related to a lot of other bots. I hope we eventually learn more about the other Rescue Bot recruits' families too. But Hotshot isn't going to be left trying to complete this assignment by himself. He's being teamed up with a teacher. I initially thought it was going to be Chase himself, but I guess that wouldn't have been very fair. So instead he's getting teamed up with the newest addition to the show, Grimlock.
I mean, Grimlock's amazing, but stealthy?
I can tell now this is going to be one of those don't judge a book by its cover episodes, huh? Next we see Grimlock trying to be stealthy. I find it especially hilarious when he tries to tiptoe around but still ends up stomping about. We then cut to Hoist and Whirl working the case. Whirl immediately spots some Chuck-sized footprints. Again, I love it when Whirl gets to show off her detective skills. Back with Hotshot and Grimlock.
When you said hats, I wasn't thinking flowery.
Camouflage, Hotshot. Standard covert procedure. Little stealth technique I picked up from Bumblebee.
That's just too cute. Well, Hotshot being Hotshot eventually decides to ditch Grimlock and try to find Chuck on his own. Meanwhile, Hoist and Whirl have found Chuck.
Hi, Chuck! And, thought you could escape the long arm of the law, did ya? Not on our watch.
But while searching for the bell, the barn collapses and Chase catches them. Next we get a decent little stealth maneuver from Wedge and Maddox, and a not so clever one from Hotshot. And I mean really not clever. Unfortunately, Wedge and Maddox are caught by Chase as well, leaving it all up to Hotshot and Grimlock. Or at least that's what I would have said if Hotshot didn't immediately give up after seeing that he was the last of his friends to be caught.
No way!
So Grimlock proceeds to tell the others how he managed to catch Chuck and the bell.
So there I am, on the trail, staying in stealth mode.
That was you? Oh, I wanted to see that movie.
Haha, that's just like when Bumblebee and Windblade did the same thing in Cyberverse.
I wanna see that movie!
I wonder if that's a purposeful self-reference to their other Boulder Media Transformers show. So we see how Grimlock got Chuck and the bell in a really cool kind of flashback where we recount what the other recruits did, but we get to see it from another point of view. I love it when shows and movies do this kind of non-linear storytelling kind of thing. You know, it kind of reminds me of the time heist segments in Avengers Endgame. The way they went back to older movies and worked new scenes into the old ones. Anyways, even though he abandoned him, Grimlock credits Hotshot with distracting everyone and allowing him to enter with the bell and Chuck unnoticed. And as predicted, Hotshot learns not to judge a Dinobot by his size. This was a really fun episode. Again, even though this wasn't a Whirl-centric episode, I did really love seeing her getting to use her detective skills again. I also found Grimlock's obsession with hats kind of cute. But what really hit it home for me is when Grimlock credits Hotshot for his distraction. Hotshot says you're welcome and does kind of a tip of his hat motion. I really like that. That was a nice attention to detail. And now we know two things about Grimlock in this series. He likes hats, and he doesn't like water or cats. Wait, I just realized, Grimlock liking hats. Is that a reference to Grimlock's crown in the comics and in Cyberverse? And we even saw Grimlock wearing a flower crown in this episode. I wonder if in a future episode, Grimlock will actually get a gold crown. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments. And let me know what kind of hat you think the other recruits should wear. I think Whirl should wear one of those old-timey private eye hats. You know, the ones you see them wear with a trench coat. Wait, has Whirl worn a hat like that in the series? I feel like I've seen her wear one before. Maybe I'm just thinking of that Dick Tracy inspired thumbnail that I did a while back. Anyways, yeah, I guess a construction helmet for Wedge? Although his head is already kind of shaped like a construction helmet. Maybe one of those doctor's head mirrors for medics? And I guess that cowboy hat for Hoist. Okay, I know I've seen Hoist wear a cowboy hat before. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and do all that other YouTube stuff. And I'll see you back here next time for episode 38, Escape from Penguin Island.
But yes, when I want, I can be like a mouse, a stealthy ninja mouse.